Welcome back to Gear Check Games. This is episode 14 of our Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy Color playthrough. Last time we made our way up this route from Mahogany Town, and we battled Red Gyarados, and we found Lance, some caped man just wandering around Johto aimlessly, and he gave us a job. So now we're going to avoid that job for the next 3 episodes.
Look at this humble guy over here. Just not even drawing attention to the fact that he miraculously caught that Red Gyarados in one Pokeball.
One ball.
Bro.
Yeah, see? It's just Lickitung.
Slowbro looks like he's in distress.
It looks like Lickitung wearing like a mask or something.
Really? Because Slowbro to me looks like he's very excited about something.
He looks like he wants to give you a hug.
He looks like a very anime, like the thing came from behind and bit his tail, and he's just like raised his arms in surprise, like, oh!
See, to me it looks like his favorite team just got a touchdown.
5 years ago.
But the shell wanted the other team to win, so he's mad and he's biting Slowbro's tail.
Yeah.
Is this the episode where Tauros evolves?
Okay, I just got an idea for a cursed freaking image of... It's that sprite of Slowbro, but it's like Homer Simpson raising his arms and doing the woo woo woo. But he's like still pink. And
oh God.
Yes.
I mean, it'd be pretty easy to do. Remember back when we were doing Kingdom Hearts, I did a blue Homer Simpson edit for one of the thumbnails.
I just get the image. This Pokemaniac Ron was just like minding his own business with his Nidoking, and then Silver comes up and is just like, "Your Pokemon smells."
Oh, I'll show you,
dude. He would have wrecked this Nidoking. He's got a Croconaw that surely has Water Gun. And at least
yes, that interior crocodile alligator.
Yeah,
this is
the one and only.
Kind of a random tidbit, but I remember in the terrible Raikou TV special, they briefly show like Silver during like the opening like song sequence. Mm-hmm. And I think his only known Pokemon in that is a Nidoking. Oh. So. What are you doing, Silver? I thought you were a Nidoking stan, but I guess nothing you say or do can be trusted. That's probably the image he wants to get across.
Yeah. Untrustworthy.
Yeah.
Hey, in the manga, he just wants to be left alone. So adding mystery to that also works.
I just want to be left alone. That's why I stole a Pokemon from a public figure and got all the police after me.
From a prominent regional professor.
Silver's big character arc in the manga is that everyone thinks that he likes Nidokings, but why doesn't he have a Nidoking on his team then? The world may never know.
It's a very random running gag to have. My goodness. Oh yeah, don't you get the Sludge Bomb TM from that guy after you clear the rockets out of here?
It's not him. It's the guy that takes the place of the Team Rocket grass.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that explains why I miss that one so often. I forget to go in there after all is said and done.
Can we do an episode where you like walk into the Poke Center and we show like all of everything you do in the Poke Center, going through like all of the time you spent going through the PC and healing your Pokemon, and then you walk over to like walk into the Team Rocket hideout, and then the next frame you just walk back out and it's done.
Dungeon over. Bye. Now we won't have a Pokemon Tower happen this go around.
Yeah, that'd be some advanced audience trolling right there.
Yeah. So this time, instead of going for what the game wants us to go for, now that we have a couple members of the team that are a little underleveled, we're gonna go play some cleanup and find some areas we haven't been to.
Oh yeah, and like we said, there are a few to choose from. Most of them caves.
Yeah, I like that this game does that. It's like, now that you can surf, tons of things have opened up. Mm-hmm. So it's like if you really need that experience, there are ways to get it.
Yeah. I honestly think that's how Pokemon works best, is when you're just you're not really following a story, you're just kind of like left to your own devices.
Yeah.
Just go around, pick up items, and level up your team. Explore cool places.
Gen 2, yeah. Gen 1 and Gen 2 do that pretty well, in my opinion. Gen 3 is a little bit more linear, but you still can do that. Again, when you get served.
I think Gen 3 has the best balance.
Ooh, experience.
Yeah,
here.
this is another thing that I always forget, because it's like, why would you go back to see Mr. Pokemon?
I love that there's just a man in this world named Mr. Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's like some John Nintendo naming.
Well, I mean, in our world, wouldn't that be the equivalent of like Mr. Animal?
I guess.
It's just Steve Irwin.
It's just Animal from the Muppets.
It's just Animal with like a bookshelf full of Pokeballs.
Speaking of Animal, I know this is a non sequitur, but like, I think one of my favorite, possibly my favorite bit from the Muppet movie is when, isn't the Electric Mayhem like the first like other Muppets that Kermit and Fozzie run into on their road trip?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
They're like in a church rocking out. And it's like a Presbyterian church, and Kermit and Fozzie stick their heads inside, and they look at the band, and they just look at each other, just like, they don't look like Presbyterians to me.
They don't look Druish to me.
not the Druish, the Druids, Blue Ann. Halloween is a satanic holiday.
I love how we went from Muppets to Kingdom.
Yeah, man. Just another day in the life.
So there are a few other places that we need to go to. One, there's a series of 3 trainers that I want to fight.
Oh, I know.
I know
where you're going.
There are there's a dungeon I want to go to, but before we do that, Eevee needs a haircut.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going to try to evolve Eevee before the Elite Four, so it can be viable when we get there.
Yeah. Ugh.
That way, it can learn at least one type, like stab move.
Oh, if only they had given him like more stone evolutions instead of the stupid friendship evolution.
I know. You know, to this day, I'll never understand why they didn't give you the option to, because now there's the Dawnstone and the Duskstone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, instead of like evolving through happiness, because now there's not only happiness, there's also like friendship.
Yeah.
And that's how you evolve Sylveon. Completely different mechanics. It only involves one Pokemon over the other, over all the other 800 and some odd Pokemon.
You know, for as conservative as Game Freak is about like introducing new features and like design changes to the franchise, like in order to prevent like scope creep and like budget creep and everything, they really do come up with a lot of really bad ways to evolve Pokemon for like the sake of future proofing. Like take what is it, Inkay from Gen 6?
Oh god.
The Pokemon that only evolves when you hold your 3DS upside down.
Yeah, he's in Sword and Shield, and I don't remember how to evolve him in that.
I mean, with current,
put your Switch upside down.
If current trends persist, like there's probably not going to be a Nintendo console in the near future that doesn't have gyro capabilities. But like, it could happen. You know?
I'm convinced that every time Game Freak makes a Pokemon game, they're just like only thinking about that game, and then after they're done, they're like, man, glad that's over. Oh wait, we have to make another one.
What do you mean we have another one we have to make?
You mean we have to keep printing money for the money machine?
I guess so.
We just throw the money machine a bone every 6 months to a year.
That's like their satanic contract they have with Nintendo.
Super nerd Eric.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know if we cleared everything out. Have we even been in the basement yet?
Crumble.
I forget.
Because this is the entrance to one of the rocket.
I know what this is. You have to
down
feed
here.
him the bait from the secret shop.
Is this how you get the super sale? I guess we fought that guy?
Is this also a King of the Hill reference?
What?
No, this is we're Wind Waker now.
Oh.
Back to Wind Waker.
See, I was thinking of the episode where Hank accidentally buys cocaine because he thinks it's like fishing bait.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
It's so good.
Well,
Hell, if you were gonna cheat, why did you buy a frozen bass?
Oh,
yeah, I don't know if I was trying to avoid him or just try to fight him. I don't know what was going on there.
My Pokemon just got expensive haircuts. Let's immediately get into a battle where they'll be immediately ruined.
Yeah. What does he even have? A Magnemite or some shit?
Wait.
No, that's the guy. What? Look at him. Doesn't even have
what
fur.
hair?
His
what
head
hair?
is shining.
You zoom in real close and you see like tiny, tiny little hairs on his head.
He has like
Homer
two
Simpson
little
hairs.
Homer Simpson hairs.
Yeah.
They trimmed him back a centimeter. Now that's some art we need.
Wasn't there like a Simpsons bit where Homer's hair got cut and he was just like distraught?
Aww.
Despite it being like two little hairs.
I think I remember that.
I forget, but I feel like that's something that probably, in the 30 plus seasons of that show that has happened at some point.
What's been going longer, Ed or One Piece?
There's the Magnemite.
Simpsons. I think Simpsons is still like the longest running like animated show ever.
When are we gonna get the Simpsons manga?
Oh god.
It already exists, the comics.
When is the
They were
Simpsons
comics
gonna do a time skip?
Oh god.
Well, they did that one episode where
Oh yeah.
Lisa becomes president or whatever.
Yeah.
Something of future past.
Yeah, where she
It was a Christmas episode, wasn't it?
she becomes president after Trump.
Yeah.
I only remember.
Isn't that the one where Homer shapes up and is like actually a good dad?
I don't know.
The only
that the
time
one-
skip episode I remember is when Homer wouldn't let Bart watch the Itchy and Scratchy movie because he was told it would be a bad influence, and then at the very end, it like skips forward to Bart is like a lawyer.
He's a chief justice of the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
One senior citizen and one Supreme Court shoot. I borked it.
You forgot the bit.
Bork Simpson. Ugh.
It always works. So I guess we're clearing out the basement first.
Which one is
I
Itchy?
forgot.
It's the mouse. Itchy's a jerk. Yeah.
Is this the guy? No. I know
Speaking
there's
of
a guy.
Speaking of Donalds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we fight the guy that has like 9 Voltorbs already?
I don't know. He's lurking.
I thought he was like way later.
I think I know who you're talking about. He has like, I want to say he has like 3 or 4 of them, but like one
I
of them
think
is
he's
like
up
way
by
higher
the,
level than the others.
Yeah. Also, we did fight a guy. I like this little bit of storytelling last episode. When we went up to Lake of Rage, I didn't notice this before until I was scrubbing through. He's got like a level 10 Gyarados, and you're like, the hell?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Really illegal.
And it's like terrible because it hasn't learned any moves yet.
Yeah, it doesn't even have tackle.
Uh-huh.
It's like, wow.
Now that's truly pathetic. A Gyarados that only knows how to splash.
Yeah.
I don't think that's legitimately possible to obtain. Well, I guess it would be because of the move deleter.
Yeah.
If you just want to completely like demoralize your Gyarados and ruin its life.
I feel like raising a Gyarados the normal way is still like the best future for a Gyarados because he'll
God.
strong with you. Yeah. So this little route, this is the reason why I'm speeding this up. This little route between here and not Misty's sisters
Oh yeah.
has one of the worst encounter rates, and it's all tentacle. You're just inundated with tentacles on your way down.
Remember
here.
that time Trey was assaulted by 4 tentacle on his way to fight some trainers?
Yeah. It's
Some very
they don't even
appropriate
offer
music.
good experience. So yeah, these are the chicks that I will always say are not Misty's sisters, even though they're Misty's sisters.
That was like one of the iconic Gen 1 anime tracks there too.
Yeah.
That one actually does have an official name because it was released on a CD back in the 90s. I think it's called Raid or Attack or something.
I think so, yeah.
Oh no,
It's a
we're
good
talking
track,
about
too.
Raid on Gear Check Games. It's finally happened.
Oh, yeah. YouTube.
What a good segue,
This stream,
Ethan.
sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Get your orcs, get your guys, get your tanks. Fight
I'm
us.
not gonna lie, I
This
had-
episode is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. Do you have a lickitung that needs a good shave? Well, Dollar Shave Club. Clip those little tiny microscopic hairs off his pretty little head.
Is your lickitung growing one single hair? You know who to call.
They sell lickitung as razors. They're good for like 5 hair trimmings, even though it's like 1 hair.
I'm not gonna lie, Ethan, when you said Raid, I had a bit of a slowpoke moment of my own and thought you were talking about the pesticide at first. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Are there like YouTubers shilling for Raid, like the pesticide?
Yeah, we all know pesticide companies need the extra money.
That would be funny. You know, I bet somebody's done that though. They've done like a fake promotion for Raid, but it's like it's not Raid Shadow Legends. Oh boy.
We should do a fake one for Purple Mattress because people are gonna sleep through these playthroughs.
Oh.
I'm asleep right now.
Yeah,
If you're wondering why most of what I say has nothing to do with the video,
it's like that bit in what was that episode in Rick and Morty where they're trapped in the computer, and it's just a bunch of guys going woohoo, my man.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll just superimpose a bunch of old audio, and this will create digital.
episode 14, the one where we
digital
reference
show.
adult cartoons.
Yeah.
What was that one episode of Rick and Morty where they just burped and said weird made-up gibberish?
Which
Oh, yeah. Stormy.
that happens so rarely.
Yeah.
Actually, if you're gonna
actually a
use
problem.
anything against Starmie, Tauros is probably a good bet because he's fast. He's not that fast,
Yeah.
but like a good physical attacker.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a good thing we don't have any electric
okay.
Pokemon on our
In
team.
theory, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that Starmie's got a lot more
Star-
physical defense than I thought.
Yeah,
Starmie's just
Starmie's kind of a beast.
I'm a Starmie stan. How did I forget about that?
Yeah. So Eevee's got a secret weapon.
So it's kind of hitting me how lame a lot of these Gen 1 water Pokemon names are. Tentacool, Tentacruel, Staryu, Starmie,
Well, you know what's funny about
Goldeen,
Sea King.
Seaking.
Well, you know what's funny about Starmie is that Starmie is actually what it was called in Japan, and Staryu was called Hitodemon.
Oh.
So, but I guess they were just like whoever was localizing it was just like, okay, Starmie could work. Like it's one less name we got to think of. But like, what are we?
Get
We
it?
can't call it Hitodemon. Like nobody's gonna get that.
It's Staryu and Starmie. We'll be Starbuds.
Staryu.
And then
Just you and
the
me. Just Starmie and Staryu.
third Super
Together.
Evolution, Starwii.
Yeah. WII.
Yeah.
That's our new Gen 4 Pokemon. It can only be evolved by transferring it to the Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Nintendo Wii.
Oh, God.
God.
Oh, so the reason I had to switch out of Eevee back there is I didn't realize he didn't have quick attack. So if he did, I would have been able to two-shot that Starmie. But instead, I had to level him up once to finally get a good move. Eevee takes a lot of special TLC to get him up to par.
Yeah. At this point in history, Game Freak probably had a plaque in their room with like if you don't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Like,
I think right there you're just like, you check out my bike.
Yeah, I just got the image of my
Chicks
head
love
that you were
bikes.
just like staring at her and without breaking eye contact, just taking at your bike and getting on it, then getting back off and putting it away. All without breaking eye contact.
I want to see like an artist's rendition of this. Because it sounds very funny.
That's basically a Twitch Plays Pokemon moment. Like, why did you put the bike on? Why?
Continues to stare intently into her soul.
Yeah.
One of my favorite gifts is someone using the SS ticket in like the Lavender Tower, and then you see the freaking SS ant ship just like bust through the wall.
Okay, that actually sounds like an anime episode. Not like an actual anime episode, but one that I would believe existed.
Oak comes in and he takes out the like MIB memory eraser. He's like, "This is why you can't use that indoors, kid." And he flashes your eyes.
Oh my god.
The only thing we remember is him saying, "Hey, don't do that inside."
That would be, you know what? That would be a great Pokemon ROM hack. Like if, like the only change is that Professor Oak is just like erased from existence, so you can use items like wherever you want, but it causes all kinds of chaos like that.
Yeah, so I come in here to fight them because you get a move that boosts ground type moves, or a item that boosts ground type moves.
Ooh.
Even though I don't think I get Earthquake till way later.
Oh yeah, the TM for Earthquake I think is in Victory Road.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, so it'll be a bit before we get there.
not many Pokemon
that
learn it via level up this early either.
I hope you guys brought your spelunking hat, a flashlight, and a Egyptology book, because we're going to the Ruins of Elf next
I
time.
never leave the cave without it.
Yeah. See you then.
Bye-bye, guys.